Okay, we're back. Kill Tony Reddit review.
Yeah.
Episode.
681.
What else am I supposed to say?
Guess.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, that looks so hot.
Guests on this episode, Sam J. and...
Greg Fitzsimmons. I love Greg.
Yeah.
He's such a cool dude.
I will talk about it later, but I put some notes in there for it.
About how much we love Greg?
Not yet. Just the thing about it.
What? You don't want to get to it right away?
No, because it kind of like goes in our review.
Okay.
Our point review.
Oh, okay.
First comic off the hop, Heath Cordes. You and I have issues with him.
Holy shit. So does Reddit, though.
Somebody needs to send him to rehab.
Yeah, someone's got to intervene.
It's looking real fucking bad.
Bleak. It's looking bleak. It
Like-
doesn't look like, give him a break. He got a little bump and he's famous now. It's like...
No, he's looking more and more fucked up.
He got scabs all around his mouth, dude. Like, you don't get that unless you're, like, using, like, aggressively.
Yeah, or he's pregnant.
Okay, look, I'm glowing.
Yeah,
I'm glowing. Well, if he's pregnant with a girl.
So our 2 cents on it is send him to rehab, bro. We don't want to hear about a fucking comic dying
And, like, the worst part is, like, if something serious does happen to him, there's literal video proof of the, like, time lapse of his demise. Like,
yeah.
Like, it's not cute. And, like, this is it was the most talked about thing on Reddit.
Was
like,
it?
Mm-hmm. Like, every single post about him had, like, between, like, 200 and 300 comments underneath it. And there
Like
were
what?
at least, like, 5 of them. Is he just always on drugs or drunk now? Holy, that set was bad and he sounds like complete shit. He does not look well. Someone said he just yelled at me for saying he needs help and looking out for him. He doesn't realize he needs help yet. Tony knows he's doing bad, doing him a favor, giving him a spot, showing him how it could be. Like, that's not, like, how you do someone a favor. Like, you need to strip him of his fucking opportunities. If he thinks he can continue to do that and still get privileges, like, that's how people end up fucking dead.
Yeah,
like, coke sniffles. Some of the Chinese debt said, LOL, this dude lived a whole ass episode of Behind the Music in 8 months.
Facts.
He's definitely on some good coke. I don't care what anyone says. It's not allergies. I was thinking the same thing. He's got all the signs of partying too hard. Every single post. Not an addict, but I noticed this right away. There's like... And then someone said, anyone else think he sounded like Leo in Basketball Diaries tonight?
Show the video.
Whoa, if you've seen that movie, it's not, it was literally every fucking post.
So if anybody listens to this and gives a shit, our vote is take him out of
Here's the thing, though. If someone fucking told him, like, hey, like, if he's yelling at people for approaching him about it.
It has to be Tony. It has to be one of those guys that just is like, yo, you're going to take some time off for sending you to rehab. Because the last thing, a guy like that will work and drop dead in the middle of the fucking club, and then Rogan will have a real issue.
Yeah. Because he's probably high and drunk.
And he's probably
on the
not
job
nourished
as a
or
door
eating.
guy.
Yeah, all that kind of shit.
It's not good, dude.
Next was Fuzzy.
He had a great set.
I didn't think so.
Oh.
I thought he had whatever said. That was my comment on that.
I mean, compared to, compared to, like, bucket pulls, but we know, like, 80% of the people that sign up for this show aren't actual practicing comics.
Yeah.
And he gets a lot of practice as a door guy.
I had higher expectations, I guess.
Yeah.
I
also found it crazy. They did the math on that guy, and I was like, this Fuzzy's like 27 or 28?
Yeah, he looks 90.
Woof.
Next guy was Mackenzie Jewell.
Red. Did you watch the YouTube clip I sent you?
No.
So apparently that Predator bit was like on it was on some YouTube like comic strip, and also it's from a Family Guy episode.
So
he actually did steal that joke. Even though Greg Fitzsimmons like said jokingly.
I don't understand how you can go on the show and do that.
What, steal a joke?
How you can be so dumb to think you won't get caught?
Yo, I don't know. Especially when this subreddit's like so strong.
Yeah.
Like, people are gonna investigate the fuck out of shit. Like,
next was a guy named Goliath.
I don't think I had anything on
It's
this
his
guy.
7th time on stage. He's been in the music industry for 15 years, driving bus as a roadie. I just put.
Oh, this was a Harry Potter one. Upnosius cocainium.
Yeah, that's good.
Everything on this Reddit was
all him?
a fucking Heath Cordes on drugs thing. Yeah. Okay, I didn't have anything on him. I think he was likable.
Yeah, he was likable, but he needs more time.
I think the majority of these people need more time.
Speaking of need more time, Drew Nickens was next.
Wait, we were talking to a real comic the other day, and he was like, I'll never fucking sign up for that shit again. Because it was like 4 hours of his life.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, seasoned comics really aren't signing up for Kill Tony.
My note for Drew was that he's trying. You can actively see him trying to get better. He just needs more time.
This is a better set for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was better.
I don't know if it's the brain damage or the energy drinks that's preventing him from finding levels. Because we ran into him at Creek and we talked to him and he didn't scream at us the whole time.
Yeah, but you went through that, Caitlin, personally. When you gave up caffeine and all that, you found levels emotionally.
Yeah.
So you could steer the crowd.
I'm just saying, I think in person...
we gotta talk about this fucking ad.
Yo, their fucking ads are off the
Yo,
chain.
I don't know
when
what
they do these ads, it's always the ads they do in a closet.
Yeah. This is the worst shit I've ever seen.
Do you think they shot this backstage at fucking MSG? They look like they were in a dressing room.
Yeah, why is Tony talking on a dildo?
It's not. It's a bubble wand.
It looks like a fucking dildo.
It feels like they forget to film them in Mothership, and then Red Band's like, real quick, hop in this closet, Tony.
This guy's named Michael.
Did you want it?
Michael MacArthur.
Okay, you've been running over my fucking Reddits. We didn't even talk about Drew Nickens' Reddits.
What are they saying about
Remember
Drew?
how he was half black?
Yeah.
Okay, so someone posted his photo, and they were like, white dudes talking about their black homie, and then this is the black homie they're talking about. Because he said he's half black. So if you're like, I got a white friend, or a black friend, and this is your black friend. You no?
Yeah, that's funny.
That's a bad selfie, Drew. We gotta figure that out. You're looking in a mirror. You should have figured it out on your own.
Next guy was Mitchell MacArthur. As soon as he came out, D. Mattis gave him a 2-hand Hitler salute.
Yeah, it said D hit him with the double Hitler.
Show that.
Fucking, I don't understand.
This guy's from Knoxville, Tennessee. He sold his house and he's living off it.
Yo, the Sea Lifeguard said he needs to get in on some merch. Like D. Madness should be doing some like Hitler merch.
Should have merch.
But the double Hitler, I think you need the double Hitler on the merch.
Yeah.
Nothing on that guy's set. I think everyone was starstruck by the double Hitler move.
They measured this guy because he can't claim he was a certain height and he wasn't. They had Heidi measure him.
I don't like the whole measuring and weighing thing that they're doing.
Why is that? Is that a woman thing?
It just seems very invasive.
Next guy is Kane.
Nothing on this
I couldn't
guy.
take his eyes off his 80s drug cocaine glasses. He's been doing comedy for 9 months. Today, the day he was on the show was his birthday. He had a half-decent set. He was a boxer for 10 years until he got fat at 18. Anything on Reddit?
Yeah, and he went to one gym. He went to one boxing gym, and they said, we don't train people over 18, so he quit. I'm like, yeah, you should fucking graduate to an adult gym.
Yeah.
It just seems like an excuse to quit and get fat, if you ask me.
Anything on Reddit about him?
No.
Next was Cam Patterson. This was an average set with him. I just wrote it down. I mean, I guess an average set for Cam is better than 90% of the people.
I don't remember it.
He talked about shooting guns. He beat his buddy at drunk basketball because he told him to drink and then he didn't drink.
Wasn't that David Jolly or his dad or something?
No.
I thought it was his dad.
And this is the first time we saw Black Spelling Bee.
Yeah, this was the Spelling Bee episode.
I think Tony does need to do a white trash, black spelling bee, and retarded spelling bee show. That's all they do. I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
Disabled spelling. I want to see Jared Nathan spell something.
Yeah, yeah, please. Oh my
Just like,
god.
how many T's was that?
Spell get. He sounds like a sprinkler.
Oh my god, how do you do? He gets like 5. He gets 5 T's for every 1 T.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you have Jared Nathan spell stutter?
Yeah. Handicap spelling bee.
I cannot. Oh my god, okay, I'm going to hell for that. But
my thing with Sam J on this panel is she kind of tried to keep it PC. She didn't realize
Reddit was divided. Like, very divided.
I didn't like it. She's good snaps, but I didn't like the fact that she kept trying to make Tony PC. Like, looking at him like, you can't say that shit. Like, if you're on this show...
But here's my thought, too. They've been hanging ever since the roast of Tom Brady.
Yeah.
She's got to know his sense of humor. She wants to just fucking roast. Like, she's the one he did the "ah, hell nah" joke about. You know what I mean?
I know.
So, like... But, like, it also blows my mind. Like, I don't care how famous you are. Like, if you agree to do this show, watch an episode. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to be on this panel, like, watch an episode. Figure out what the fuck you're getting into before you just show up. I think they all have enough time to do that.
She just doesn't belong up there, is my opinion. Because she's not. She's trying to LA and New York it.
I thought she did way better than I thought she would do, though.
She was trying to be a PC police, and it didn't work for me. Next was Jack Hayes.
Oh, the Centaur. Do you know how many Centaur edits are on fucking Reddit? So many.
It's his first time doing the show.
Edits.
He's 1 year doing comedy in Houston.
I might have just stopped screenshotting.
He did his dad hung himself joke, but his dad never hung himself.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. He's a male nurse.
This is Fangle Noinst said, "Nice to see people from Narnia are making it to kill Tony now."
Yeah.
And then Pussy Smasher 42069 said he looked like a centaur Michael Gonzalez.
And this is where I wrote down Sam.
Does he look like the drummer?
Yeah, he does. This is where I wrote down Sam J doesn't really understand the show because she kept trying to stop Tony from making fun of the guy.
Okay, yes, but also, what she did on the panel, I personally do at home. Like, you can it's not, the interview gets really cringy and, like, for me personally, and unenjoyable when you can tell Tony's poking an open or sore wound, because the guest just kind of like gets like, they stop, they close off, they don't, and the best interviews are when they're wide open.
No, it's not.
Okay.
There's also great moments when somebody's getting fucking destroyed on stage, and you signed up for it.
Sometimes it literally hurts my soul, though. So
Next,
you and I are split on that one. Then
I don't come on the show if you have any fucking political correctness. Just stay the fuck away. Next guy was Joe Finley. He was one of my personal favorites because he looked like he's gonna murder everybody.
Latka Gravis said, "Dude reminded me of my pig," and then posted a side by side of him and his pig.
All his jokes were.
First of all, can't believe someone has a pig that fucking looks like that.
All his jokes were about raping women, but Tony said they feel way too real. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he should not be doing any rape jokes. This guy should be doing jokes about how he bought a girl a bouquet of 12 long stem roses and she shit in the back of his truck. Like,
I remember, here's my notes. So this is the best part of his set. So he was on the time before, and he did a bunch of jokes, but he was high on cocaine and all kinds of stuff last time. And then he works at Amazon. He went to work the next day, and he got demoted from manager.
He got fired, didn't he?
No, he got demoted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he started asking Tony, like, random questions. There was no room for Tony to talk. He's like, "Tony, are we still sponsored by Gel Blaster?" Like it was Tony and his fucking show.
This guy is.
I want to see more of this guy.
That guy's crazy. I'm not booking him.
No, I'm saying on this show. This
Okay.
is why I watch the show for fucking this shit. Next was Uncle Laser. He's a good buddy. I mean,
He's a good buddy, which is why I did not screenshot anything that Reddit had to say about Laser.
He reads all the Reddits, you know that?
I know he does.
The one thing I will say about Laser is you and I have seen him crush.
We literally brought him on the road in Hawaii and had him do half an hour to 45 at every show.
And he crushed.
And and he's very consistent, and he has a strong fan base, and he's respectable. He's not I don't know. A lot of it's persona.
I just also think it's the wrong format.
This is a horrible format for him.
Yeah, he's not a 1 minute joke guy.
He's a storyteller. So that's
why he does way better in the interview.
Which is why a lot of his material is very rambling. And sometimes it takes a couple minutes to get to a pop, but it pays off. So if you're a laughs per minute comic or laughs per whatever comic, this show is for you. But if you're someone that builds suspense for a bigger payoff, this isn't, and he's more that type of comic. So it doesn't.
Just not a great format for him.
Yeah.
It doesn't show who he is.
Crazy thing is, in person and longer sets and in other shows, he's a very likable person. Yeah. So the fact that he comes off as almost like a heel in this scenario, makes me a little sad, but also it kind of got him where he is.
Yeah, he did They also did White Trash Spelling Bee with him, and he did way better than Cam.
Did he?
Yeah, he can actually spell. People don't know he's super intelligent.
He's actually really.
He's
smart.
very fucking smart. Yeah. It's crazy. He was advanced AP class smart.
I didn't screenshot because everyone was really mean.
Oh, Reddit had to say something about this Alicia bitch.
Apparently,
that was pulled from the audience. Apparently,
they shot back to the audience.
Yeah.
Or when she went up, they shot to the audience, and said the female Pole's husband tried to warn us. Tacos heal me. That's from Tacos heal me. And it actually showed at an hour 54 and 10 seconds the husband shaking his head. Imagine bringing your wife to the show just so she can ruin your entire experience by performing the worst fucking set of the night. Funny enough, she even jokes about her husband hasn't left her yet. And then Skill Defiant says, was it just me or was something weird going on with her? Tony seemed annoyed before she came up, as if someone slipped her in as a favor. And then seemed pissed after, and then Red Band ran off, I assumed, to talk to her. Definitely seems like she was forced in. Tony was saying Bucket pulled a Red Band, then just randomly picks her from the bag. He also assures the crowd that there will be more fun segments after this. Seems like he knew it'd be terrible.
Oh yeah, Red Band's not on the panel. He disappeared. I thought he went to take
Was
piss.
that a favor? Was that bitch a favor? Yo, if you're gonna rig it, make sure it's. I will say this guy fucking lucked out. I feel Reddit did not go in on this guy at all, and I think it's because he followed.
So the next guy was Angel. I don't know his last name.
His name was Angel. I think that's all you got to know.
Yeah. I didn't really have any notes on him.
Reddit didn't either. I think after that chick, everyone just enjoyed this guy's set.
Yeah.
Can we talk about CMJ's drink? It looks like an old fashioned, but it's Hennessy ginger beer with an orange slice. I was trying to imagine what the fuck that would taste like.
Next was Pauly Shore.
This was his least insufferable appearance.
It was a great set.
Yeah.
I actually do. But this set had a lot of them. I think they had licensed music that they had to cut out. The sound kept going out in this fucking episode. So I guess it's just they had licensed music, so they had to just bleep it out.
Yeah, because it was always in between. It was always a transition thing.
Yeah. He had a great set. I enjoyed it. I like Paulie's set. For the first time ever since we've been watching, Ari Maddie closed out the show.
And he's also not wearing red again.
Yeah, maybe he read Reddit.
Reddit has never said anything about him wearing red.
That's crazy.
Maybe he watches our videos. Probably not.
They did an Estonian spelling bee with him too.
But he won.
He got it. No, he had the end. He put an N instead of M.
No, that was Cam.
No.
He spelled nonchalantly correctly.
No.
Cam added an N instead of an M in increments. Don't argue me. He nailed his word. He nailed his word. He nailed his word. You're going to look stupid on this if you don't agree with me, because I'm right.
I just don't want to agree with you just to not agree with you.
Well,
So.
that's fine. You live your life being wrong all the time then.
I mean, that's what marriage is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I always know I'm right, even though I'm wrong.
For sure. Anyways, that's the end.
What did you think of Arya as a finisher?
I liked it.
That doesn't sound so convincing.
I don't know. He's strong. You know what? You know why I think William is really good as a closer and Ari's strong. Ari's strong as an opener because he sets a standard for what a good minute looks like. William is good for a closer because I feel like it sends the whole show off the rails. Like in a fiery finale.
But wouldn't you want that at the top?
No.
Yeah, I want it off the rails in the top. Because he sets a standard for crazy.
I guess.
That's why I think he did so well at MSG.
This just feels like kind of a muted ending.
All right, let's vote.
Like, I wanted to all go up in flames at the end.
Let's vote.
You go first. Panel.
It didn't work for me.
I didn't mind this panel at all.
I hated it. Because Greg, when he's by himself, talks way more. And Sam was trying to be PC police. So this is another example of, like, unless the two panel people have chemistry, don't put them on the fucking panel.
I have a feeling he just kind of books who's in town.
That's exactly what he does. But
Yeah.
at the same time, be like, hey, we just need one of you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this 4.5.
I'm giving it a 7.
Okay.
I enjoyed it.
Bucket pulls. I like Crazy Dude, so it can have a 7.
I didn't, it was mid. 7.
And then overall enjoyability, this was like
6.
5.9.
Yeah. Yeah.
See you next time.
Yeah.